Starting off with a puzzle. I don't remember the voice I gave her, but we'll just do whatever. So you two are pretty good at problem solving, are you?
Well, actually more like puzzle solving than problem solving, really.
Is that so? Well, perhaps you could help me then. Someone came to me for help, but it's a little difficult for me to solve. Oh, I'm not going to be good at this. Oh, I hate this. This is like the worst puzzle for me. I'm really bad with these. So, oh god. Wait, just. Oh my god. Okay, use a magical stamp to fulfill the customer's design. Stamping a previous coloured area will cause it coloured area to disappear. Oh man. Okay. But if I think that's wrong already. Oh man. Okay, there. Here. I don't know what I'm doing. Is that right? No, there's a bit missing here. I think that's. Oh no, this bit needs to be. Oh man. Is that right? Okay. Except from whatever's happening here. Okay, so I just need to do the same thing again. I don't remember what I did. I think it was... Oh god. I hate this type of puzzle. Oh, I messed up. Oh, okay. I didn't really know what I was doing there, but... I actually thought I was going to have to skip that one. Well, I never. You really solved it, haven't you? If you have a puzzle that needs to be solved, you can always rely on us. What a gentleman. I'll have to make you something extra special later to show my appreciation.
I'm already looking forward to it.
Professor Layton's not. Ooh, hi Phoenix. Sorry if I came across as rude earlier. Please, pay it no thought. It's just that sometimes I get carried away when I'm pounding the dough like that.
It was kind of surprising to hear a big thump like that, even if you're just kneading the dough. And when you said take that, my heart nearly stopped.
When I bake great bread. Oh, that's a tongue twister. When I bake great bread, I guess I just feel the need to present it to the customer like that. I think I already read that line. Bit of a deja vu there. What's back here? Oh, I think I already looked around here, didn't I? Yeah, okay, let's just leave.
It looks like the knights have given up searching for us. Thank goodness.
Yes, it seems you're right, Luke. From the looks of things, we should be safe to explore a little more before making our way to the Great Archive. Have I looked around here? No, I haven't. Okay. Some coins. One here. Oh, there we go. Probably on this side. Oh, there we go. Let's talk to the people. He's the beard tugger. Ah, it's you two. You were causing quite a bit of commotion earlier.
We weren't causing a commotion.
The storyteller's story is always right, and I cannot abide anyone saying otherwise. Then you believe that a witch will appear and commit some foul crimes? Of course I do. The storyteller decides everything that happens in this town.
Whether folks meet with good fortune or ill, all that comes to pass is already decided by the storyteller. Whoever the victims are, they're probably up to no good on a regular basis. I spend every day as an upstanding citizen, so even if a witch does appear, I have absolutely nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Oh! It's no use pretending I'm afraid of the witch. Oh, that's over for me.
Maybe you ought to go home as soon as you can.
No puzzles. Did you two see the latest story? When you say latest, am I to assume that these parades are held on a regular basis?
You mean you don't know that? People these days, no one knows a thing. Never mind, I'm a forgiving sort. I suppose I should fill the gaps in your knowledge.
That's not very polite.
The storyteller appears in a parade before the common people whenever he writes a new story. It would be no overstatement to say that I spend every waking day looking forward to the stories that he provides.
So you look forward to stories in which witches burn people?
What are you saying? That only happens to be the story this time. Usually the storyteller writes the most wonderful stories. That's why I thought he would give us a wonderful chapter today too. Instead I found myself caught up in the crowd. My glasses were broken and I was bitten by a dog.
Don't feel down. Every cloud has a silver lining, so they say.
Don't feel down? I snapped my glasses because I can afford $1 million. Don't feel down, you say? Do I look like I am feeling down? Bah! No way am I feeling down. If my unhappiness is recorded in the storyteller's pages, then so be it. Oh, sorrow, a part of me is such sweet sorrow.
It seems that not all stories are born equal.
Why do I feel that person's a character might have something to do with it?
Guess there's nothing else here. Let's get a move on then. Oh. Sorry about that.
Here we are. This is.
Oh god, what's that voice again? Oh, the line's gone.
Here we are. This is the Great Archive. Wow! It looks impressive even from a distance, but now we're up here close. It's huge. Just looking up at it makes my neck ache.
It must have taken considerable time and manpower to erect a building of this size.
Yes, it did. This building has become something of a symbol for the town. Huh? Hey, look at that roof over there. It looks like it suffered considerable fire damage at some point. Was there a major fire or something? Ah, that was...
I've been listening for a while. Must say you two really are strange. Who is this? I don't know. Oh.
Oh, it's you.
That roof has been like that for some time. It's certainly nothing new.
Really?
If it's all right with you, could you tell us a little more about it? You two never cease to amaze me with your incredible lack of knowledge. Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you. That damage is from the legendary fire. The legendary fire? Yes. Long, long ago, there was a huge fire that engulfed almost this entire town. The damage there occurred at that time. You can see other traces of the fire around the town too, here and there.
The entire town was engulfed in a huge fire.
All of the townsfolk know about it. You're probably the only ones that don't. Thank you for filling us in. That's certainly cleared up a few things. No problem. It so happens I had nothing better to do. It wasn't such a bad way to kill time. Anyway, I'll see you around.
To think that even a building of this size could be affected by a fire. The fire that spread throughout the town really must have been legendary.
You're certainly right about that, Luke. Espella, is something the matter?
Oh, no, nothing at all. Shall we make our way inside?
puzzle.
It just won't do. It's completely unacceptable. What's unacceptable? There's no one in the world more splendid than Inquisitor Barnum. And yet, every time it's that woman who gets to stand alongside the storyteller. So unfair.
You mean the woman who was distributing the story to the crowd? Is that right?
To be honest, I found her a little scary. I'm sure it's all some plan of hers. I'm just so sorry for poor Zackums. Oh, if only I can get closer, I could offer my support.
It would certainly be difficult to get close with that bustling crowd all around. Perhaps even dangerous.
I'd fly.
Huh?
I could float down beside him from one of the fluffy clouds in the sky.
What? What the hell just happened? Cloud maze. Okay, I guess I just gotta make it through the maze. Let's go jump down here.
Whee!
Let's try this way. Okay, well that wasn't right. This way? Okay, both of those are wrong, so I'm in the wrong place. Go somewhere else. I feel like that one's wrong. I'm gonna go to the far one because I think I remember a hole being somewhere around here. I feel like this feels right. I don't know if it is. Yeah, this must be right. Unless I'm gonna have to go back and undo all of this. There we go. I assume this is the end.
Professor!
See what you think of this. You let me do the next one too?
This boy's obsessed with puzzles.
Let me do the next one too. Professor, I don't think she's coming back.
We can only hope that she manages to reach the man she's after. Okay. What's up with you?
Uh-oh, not good. What should I do?
What's the matter? Oh, what's the matter? Is there something troubling you, madam?
Oh yes, something certainly is. Something troubling me, I mean. Today's scary story is just so frightening. I may be afraid, but I have to do it. I have to finish my delivery. See this? It's a whole satchel full of letters. A letter fest, and I have to deliver them all. Oh my, that really is a lot of letters. If you'd like, I could help by delivering a few of them for you. Oh, a spinner. No, it's alright. After all, it's my job. Anyway, you look busy right now yourself. Well, a little, but we could always help each other out in times of need. I'm okay, don't worry about me. I've got it covered. Right, I'm off. I can do this. I can deliver them all. The letters, I mean, nothing can stop the Labyrinthia courier. Oh, she's gone. She really was in a hurry, wasn't she? But she really alright. She seemed a bit flustered. I think she's just very, very busy. Come on, let's head to the Great Archive.
Coins. Where are the coins? Here we go.
Wow, the books crammed in here from floor to ceiling.
Truly remarkable. Are all of these books stories?
Yes, they are. All of them. It said that they were all written by the storyteller. All of these books, but there's so many.
Excuse me, beg your pardon, look out. I don't know who this is. Oh. I've got don't worry, a piece of cake. Phew, told you, no problem. Sorry to startle you folk. I didn't think there was anyone here. That's alright. It's lucky that she didn't drop any books.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone carry so many books at once. Aren't they heavy?
I love books, so I feel like a mother carrying her baby. If you love books too, why not carry a few with me?
I do love books, but I don't think I could carry that many.
You obviously don't understand the true enjoyment of books. Embracing books, being buried in books, the feel of books, the smell of books, listening to the sound of the pages turning, gazing up at the books piled high, being surrounded by books and playing with them. That's how to enjoy books.
I'm not sure I totally agree. Dewey?
Hey, that voice, that's a speller, isn't it? Uh-oh. Here we go again. Please remain calm. You wouldn't want to drop those books. Just leave it to me. See, all under control.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you like that. Dewey, we've come here to find a book about magic.
Magic? I should have known. That is, never mind. Well, if it's magic that you're interested in, might I suggest the Grand Grimoire? The Grand Grimoire, you say? We'd like to borrow that book, if we may. Layton rhyming. Oh, you need Miss Mystery's permission. Are you sure you want to borrow it?
Absolutely. We're very interested in magic.
Friends of the spellers, interested in magic. So, these two must also be... no. I'm losing them. Silence. Oh, it's her.
Silence in the library.
Let's have a look around the library first. And steal their coins. Are there any in here? Oh. On the other side? No. Chandelier? No. There must be another one. Where could it be? Ah, there we go.
The Great Archive was founded for those in a noble pursuit of knowledge. I must ask that you be a little quieter, please. Dewey, as a budding librarian, I would have thought that you would have known better.
I'm sorry, Miss Mystery, but these people say that they want to borrow the Grand Grimoire.
Did you say the Grand Grimoire? You're a speller cantabella. You of all people must know the significance of the Grand Grimoire. It is an important piece of literature which can only be viewed by learned persons of significant status. It's not like I just give my permission to whoever asks for it, you know. I understand that, but this man... I'm sorry, but rules cannot be changed.
The request is all mine. That book could prove indispensable for my investigations into magic.
And you are... Excuse me, but may I ask your name?
I'm Professor Layton. I'm investigating this town. You could say I'm a traveller, so to speak.
A traveller? I'm afraid I have never come across such a profession. Well, I suppose we can return to that later. My name is Riddell Mystery. I'm a librarian as well as a curator of the Great Archive, and I am therefore responsible for all pieces of work here, including the Grand Grimoire. I'm afraid that no matter what your profession or who you are, it is beyond my authority to lend you the Grand Grimoire. It is simply against the rules.
The rules? Can't you make an exception for us?
Luke, please leave this to me. I can understand that you are unable to show this book to just anyone. However, as you yourself said just a moment ago, the Great Archive was founded for those in the noble pursuit of knowledge, and I am currently very much in the pursuit of knowledge regarding magic. Perhaps you would consider letting me at least peruse the Grand Grimoire.
Only learned persons of significant status, and in particular inquisitors, are permitted to refer to the Grand Grimoire.
Inquisitors?
Those who administer justice in this town, Knights of Wisdom as they are known. Only somebody with equal status to that of an inquisitor or with the same level of wisdom would qualify.
So if I could demonstrate that the required level of wisdom, would I qualify?
You certainly are persistent, gentlemen. Very well, let's see what you make of a trial. This trial has been used in the past to test the ability of aspiring inquisitors. If you are able to clear this trial, then I will acknowledge that your wisdom matches that of an inquisitor. If you can achieve this, then as a curator of the Great Archive, I will lend you that book.
Splendid. Then by all means do begin.
You certainly have some confidence. Let's see if you can live up to it. Do you think you can pass this trial, at which so many hopefuls have stumbled? See what you can do with this.
Right. Another puzzle. Oh, I think this one's not bad. Okay. Right. So every time I step on it, it turns. There we go.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
I got great puzzle solving skills, me.
Puzzles are there to be solved.
Puzzles are there to be solved.
How can this be? That hardly seemed a challenge for you. Who are you, and how did you do that? So effortlessly.
More importantly than who I am, there is one thing of which I am certain, and that is that every puzzle has an answer. So do I qualify?
Not so fast. Do you really believe that my permission can be obtained as easily as that? That was no more than a preliminary trial. To separate the wheat from the chaff.
I don't know what that means.
Now,
I don't know what chaff is.
now for the real trial. Even a man of your caliber should find this challenging. This trial will have you eyes rolling and your head spinning.
Layton's like, oh, Miss Mystery, I've never seen you get this excited.
Silence! Be quiet. Dewey!
Sorry. I assume it's safe to predict that this will not be quite so simple.
Ahem. This will put an end to that overconfidence. Prepare to lose your mind in this mind-bending puzzle.
Oh. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. The purple clocks rotate 3 times the speed. Okay. Oh, I can't undo a move. Okay. Damn, she's really not letting me have any leeway. Right. Let's go down. Where to go from here? I don't think that was a good idea. Oh no. Whoops. Try that again. Right. Why did I do that? Ugh. I think where I was doing this it was not bad. Should I go back? No, I messed up again. Ugh! What am I doing? Okay, just stop rushing it. Right. Let's try down. Ugh. Perfect.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills. Come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
How? My mind-bending puzzle, you didn't lose your mind. On the contrary, you found a solution. That's just impossible. Oh, my glasses, my book. Don't look at me. My glasses, let me put them on. Just a moment. That's better, I apologize. For a moment there, I lost my composure. But to see my trial cleared like that, it seems I underestimated you, sir.
It was a fascinating puzzle, no more than I'd expect from the creator of the Great Archive.
I find your confidence rather disconcerting. I hope someday to have the pleasure of showing you a puzzle that will make those little round eyes of yours spin in your head.
He does have little round eyes. That's the perfect description of his eyes. They're little and round. They're just little dots.
But nevertheless, a promise is a promise. I hereby grant you your permission. The special viewing room contained in the Grand Grimoire is located on the first floor. As I'm sure you're already aware, that book is of unparalleled importance. By no means may it be treated with anything but the utmost care.
Of course, Miss Mystery. Thank you for granting me permission.
Well then, shall we proceed to the special viewing room? I shall have to accompany you since the room is locked. You did it, Professor! You cleared both trials in one fell swoop! That was amazing, Mr. Layton. It's well known that Miss Mystery is an avid collector of puzzles, and I've heard that the puzzles she presents are always very difficult to solve.
I see. So there are collectors of puzzles in this place too.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing important. Right then, no use in waiting around. Let's go and take a look at the Grand Grimoire.
Right you are, Professor. This is the special viewing room. I'm sure gentlemen such as yourself will understand, but seeing as this place is a special room not open to the general public, I must insist that you all be on your best behaviour. Wow, this room feels so grand and elegant. It's my first time in here too. I must admit I feel quite a little nervous.
It certainly does give some indication of the importance of the book being kept here.
That book is the center. In the center must be the Grand Grimoire. Well, I'll be on my best behaviour once I steal all the coins. Is there just the one in here? I thought everywhere had 3. Oh. Okay, so there must be another one. On these pillars, candles. No. In the pictures. In the books. On the floor. On the curtain. Alright, let's have a look.
This is incredible. It's crammed with information about magic. People say it's the magic used by witches. If that's so, then the magic we saw in London must be in here somewhere too.
That may well be true, Luke. A tome as thick as this must surely contain such information.
Finding it's a bit daunting, no? Huh? What's this? Professor, this page is different from the others.
What is this?
This page ain't about magic at all. Something about it makes me feel a little uneasy.
Luke, this page, it appears to be addressed to someone, don't you think?
Oh, you mean like a message? Let's read it, Professor.
From a time long ago, the ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books, waiting for the awakening. When the sun and moon watching over the sage swap places to show their true form, the door to the past will open. Once a person of perspicacity, okay, has fulfilled the challenge, the door will be open. I've not heard that word before. I can't say it. Until then, I will wait for the time of the awakening. Perspicacity.
What is this? How can this be? Why is this in here? How did something like this get into the Grand Grimoire? It's just not possible. I can't understand it. No one entered the special viewing room before you came here, and whenever someone enters this room, I always accompany them in this way. So that means that the page must have changed at some point, doesn't it? Could that really be possible? Perhaps with some kind of device? Unthinkable! There's only one key to this room, so no one can enter without being granted my permission. I assure you it's true, on my honour as a curator. But then how can anyone have done this?
Luke, I believe we both know who might be capable of such an act.
Eh? You mean witches, don't you? Witches?
We don't know yet who changed that page, but the more important matter is what's written here. The infinite vault of books mentioned here presumably refers to the Great Archive, which implies there is a secret of some sort hidden within the library.
Professor, what about this part? A person of perspicacity.
Tell me about it, Luke. Well, I believe that could be referring to Carmine.
He came here regularly to investigate.
So it's certainly somewhat likely, which means our next objective is to find the answer that he was looking for.
It's a bit of a spooky message. But if we can open this door to the past, then we'll surely be one step closer to solving the mystery. Just a moment, please. I'm the curator here, and I won't be allowing you to investigate anything without my permission. So you mean we can't investigate? Not at all. I'm simply insisting that you allow me to accompany you. There should be no doors in this library that I don't know about. And even if there is something hidden somewhere, as suggested by this message, it is my duty as a curator to know what it is.
I completely understand, Miss Mystery. We can only benefit from your presence. Now then, how about we all make our way back to the entrance? Let's think about where this door could be from there.
But Professor, supposing there is a door, that message is such a puzzle itself. Don't you think it would be difficult to find? may be right, and this library is so huge. Finding anything will surely take a great deal of our time.
No, I think not. You're both missing something here. I believe I may well know what is meant by the words in the message.
Eh? Really, Professor?
Yes, if you just remember the wording. From a time long ago. The ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books, waiting for the awakening. When the sun and moon watching over the sage sought places to show their true form, the door to the past will open. Once a person of perspicacity has fulfilled the challenge, the door will be open. Until then I will wait for the time of the awakening. If you both take a look around this room, you'll notice we're surrounded by books. There's probably nowhere else in the library with more books than there are right here.
There are books extending all the way up. We're completely surrounded by them.
And the key to opening the door is that the sun and moon are watching over the sage.
But what could that mean? There are no windows, so no light can come in from the sun or the moon.
Precisely, which means it's not the real sun and moon that's being referred to here. And they are located where they can watch over the sage, in other words, behind. Perhaps you've already realised to whom the sage is referring. Right then, let's find this sun and moon watching over the sage and open the door.
What's that?
It's a sun and moon construction. Oh!
So the sage must be...
That's right, the sage of this library refers to the curator, and the sun and moon construction is located right behind her seat. So that's what the sun and moon watching over the sage was referring to.
And when the sun and moon swap places, their true form will be shown, and the door to the past will open, so all you need to do is work out what that means. But what does it mean to show by their true form?
Well, if we interpret it at face value, it would suggest that we are currently seeing it their untrue form. Have a look at this. There seems to be some sort of mechanism in place.
Oh, Professor, if you look closely, there seems to be a puzzle hidden here.
Okay, just have to swap them. Shouldn't be too... Wait, hang on. Okay. Now I just need to... Right, this one needs to go... There we go. There's the moon. And the sun... There we go. 87 moves.
Allow me to
I could have done it with a lot less, but I was fiddling with it for some reason.
come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
Oh, Professor! There's a stairway! Who would have thought there could be anything like this hidden here?
The ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books. I wonder just what we'll find down there.
An entrance to a basement below the Great Archive!
Am I right in thinking that you knew nothing of the stairway's existence?
That's right. And if I, the creator, knew nothing of it, then surely no one else could. It's hard to believe that a secret such as this could have been hidden here all this time. Who could have possibly left such a message?
It might be wise not to let anyone see what has been revealed here.
I agree. I'll be back as soon as I've asked the other visitors to leave the building.
Well then, are you both ready?
You betcha. Let's go, Professor. You too, Speller. Okay then, Luke.
This place appears to be some sort of historic site.
It's amazing to think a place like this could exist under the library. I wonder when it dates from. Ah, that mural. It can't be.
Where's the hint coins?
This walls painting's a bit scary, isn't it? A monster attacking a burning town.
There's also a woman hurling fire. I suppose she must be a witch.
That woman is the Great Witch.
Miss Mystery?
This certainly doesn't bode well. A painting of the Great Witch here.
Do you know anything about the witch in this painting?
You don't know of the Great Witch? But how can that be possible for a man of your learning?
Well, that's...
Never mind. I'm sure you have your reasons. I don't wish to pry.
I appreciate that. Would you mind perhaps telling us about this witch?
The woman in this painting is the Great Witch Bazella. And this painting depicts the infamous legendary fire that she caused.
The legendary fire.
She is the witch in charge of all the witches, whose very existence poses the greatest threat known to Labyrinthia. The Great Witch Bazella cannot be considered the same as other witches. She is the root of all Labyrinthia's woes.
The Great Witch Bazella. What do you mean by the root of all Labyrinthia's woes?
The reason for all of Labyrinthia's suffering at the hand of witches lies in the very existence of the Great Witch Bazella.
Would you mind elaborating?
The Great Witch Bazella is the source of all the other witches. As long as she exists, there will be no end to other witches. While the Great Witch Bazella is with us, our townspeople will forever live in fear under the shadow of witches. So you mean that if there were no Great Witch, there would be peace? No Great Witch. That's easy enough to say. But while all of the knights have been searching for Bazella, nobody has ever been able to find her. There are very few clues and no one has ever seen her in person. Nevertheless, the Great Witch Bazella is undoubtedly present in Labyrinthia.
How can you be so certain?
Because her deep claw marks can still be seen throughout the town. Claw marks?
You must have all have seen them too, the traces of that fire when you entered the library. Ah, yes, there was a part of the building that had suffered noticeable damage. Brazella is a fearful witch, who is all other witches doing her bidding. Long ago, this town was reduced to ashes as a result of her fiery magic.
Reduced to ashes?
That must have been, let me see, 100 or so years ago. It was on that evening of the fire festival held every year in honour of the Great Witch Brazella. The Great Witch's fury was unleashed without warning, as the entire town burned. That's terrible. That was the legendary fire. Every person in this town knows about it. The legendary fire. Layton keeps saying things over and over. The rebuilding of this town was a long and arduous process, and all the while, Brazella must have been watching and laughing from the shadows.
That's awful.
Even now, the legend of long ago continues to cause real suffering amongst the townfolk. To think that a painting of that fearful witch could be right here in the basement of my beloved library. What is it doing here of all places? There's nothing for it. I'll just have to leave this room sealed shut. Please let's keep the existence of this room strictly between ourselves, for the good of the people. As for me, I shall do my best to forget about this hidden room. I'm afraid I'd rather not remain here a minute longer. It's time I started closing up the library for the day.
I can't help but feel we've done something wrong.
Luke, do you recall the words towards the end of that message?
Do you mean until then I will wait?
That's right. When we opened this door, or rather when we were guided towards opening the door, I could sense someone else's will at work. It's almost as if our following Carmine and coming to this library had all been planned out in advance.
Surely you don't mean that we were beckoned here by the Great Witch Brazella?
Brazella.
Huh? Is something the matter? Are you feeling all right, Isabella?
Yes, I'm fine, really. Estella? Yes? What is it? It's just that, well, you've been so quiet. Oh, it's nothing. It's just that this room, it's a little chilly, don't you think? The atmosphere is a bit sinister, not to mention that scary picture. Maybe it's about time we made a move from here?
Yes, indeed.
Those words at the end of the message. I will wait. What if we weren't meant to be the ones being called here? Carmine had been investigating the Great Archive to investigate one of Labyrinthia's secrets, the secret being the ancient remains found hidden in a room beneath the library. Who would have thought that the secret Carmine was after was the mural of the Great Witch Brazella under the library? Hidden beneath the Great Archive were ancient remains in which was enshrined an ominous wall painting depicting the town being consumed by fire. When was the painting created and by whom? Was it by chance that we found this wall painting, or were we in fact led to it by someone?
Phew, it's much more relaxing here, isn't it? It felt so intense and claustrophobic down there.
Yes, it certainly did.
Today has been full of surprises. Not only did I meet up with you to begin, but we also found that mirror in the library. It seems that this town really does hold a mysterious secret, doesn't it? What shall we do now?
I'd certainly like to learn more about this magic. We've been here for quite some time. It must be getting late. It's probably best if we wind up our investigation for today and take a rest. You must both be feeling tired.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'd be happy to do a little more investigating with you two, but I have an errand to run before it gets too late. I'm still up for investigating further. Whatever the puzzle, I'm ready to solve it. Luke, I could hear your tummy rumbling from here just now. Well, I can't pretend I'm not a little hungry. If you haven't arranged accommodation yet, why don't you both stay at the bakery? There's a room free, so I'm sure it'd be alright. And Mr. Clare would love to have you. What do you say?
Well, if you put it like that, we'd be delighted to stay. Thank you, Isabella.
And there's all that delicious bread too. I'm looking forward to it already. Professor Layton, do you have to be going?
Yes, sorry for the trouble we put you to.
Not at all, although I still can't get used to there being a secret room under the library. It's been quite a while since I last met someone capable of solving my puzzles. And as I promised, you have my permission to borrow the Grand Grimoire. If you have any need for it in the future, please drop by and let me know.
Thank you very much, Miss Mystery. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, there's just one more thing. I have all Labyrinthia's puzzles stored here in this library. As you continue with your investigations here in Labyrinthia, there will likely be puzzles that you cannot solve or which you do not find. Such puzzles will come to me. Anytime you wish to solve such puzzles, just visit me and I will show them to you.
Puzzles that we cannot solve or do not find, you say? Very well. Then I look forward to seeing you again.
I'll be waiting. Please take care on your way home. It's already become dark out there. And if I remember rightly, the storyteller's latest story did mention the evening.
You take care too, until we meet again, Miss Mystery.
Wow, it's already dark out here. I didn't realise we were in there so long.
It looks as if it must have been raining until a moment ago. The ground is still wet.
Yes, that reminds me of what Miss Clare said before we left. She said you might want to hurry. It looks like it might rain at any time. Let's get a move on. You too, Isabella. Hey, where is she?
That's strange. She's not here.
I wonder where she could have gone.
Perhaps she's still in the Great Archive. Slowly does it, step by step. Oh, are you two still here? Couldn't you let me through? I have to look up.
Hello, Dewey. Have you seen Isabella?
If you're looking for Isabella, she left while you were still talking to Miss Mystery.
Eh? I wonder why.
She said something about having to buy some milk, even though it was still raining. Ah, yes, I do remember Mrs. Clare asking her to get some milk for the bakery.
It was raining, you said?
Yes, it started raining about the time you went down into the library basement. When Isabella left just now, it did look as if the rain was about to stop. Oh, yes, she left a message for you. She said to go back without her.
But she didn't have to go alone, especially in the dark.
I'm sure she'll be fine. If it's only milk she needs, then she can get it at the market. It's not far, so she should be back soon. If anything, I'd be more worried about you two being the ones in danger. You know, in the story it said there were 2 companions. If your work here is finished, then I suggest you both go home. I don't want to get caught up in anything. Luke, why don't we head back to the bakery and wait for Isabella there?
I suppose so. I guess she'll be alright, right? Professor, I smell freshly baked bread. I wonder if that would be Mrs. Clare's work. Let's go inside.
Yes, we could. Although we could also take a walk around the town at night. If there's nothing else you'd particularly like to see, maybe perhaps we should head back in. Evening, gents. Isn't Isabella with you? Do you know Isabella? Do I know her? There ain't a person in town who doesn't know Isabella.
I didn't realise she was so famous.
I've known some ignorant people, but you two really take the biscuit. If you know her better, then I doubt you'd be spending so much time with her.
What's that supposed to mean? Isebella's a lovely person. I don't know how you can say that.
Personally, I don't enjoy talking about her in that way either.
Ah, welcome back. I've prepared some evening meal already. Wow, it looks great. Hang on, where's Isabella?
I'm afraid we separated when she went to get the milk. Has she not come back yet?
Oh dear, perhaps I was asking too much of her.
My apologies, I should have stopped her when I had the chance.
It's nothing you need to worry about, Mr. Layton. That girl knows her way around. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Let's go ahead and eat while waiting for her. I love it when we all get to eat together. Meals are much more enjoyable that way. I've never had bread and jam that tasted this good before.
I hope Isabella gets back soon.
Oh yeah, you guys went to the Great Archive with her, didn't you?
Did you find what you were looking for? Well, it's a bit of a mystery, really. What do you mean? In truth, we went there to investigate the mystery that is Labyrinthia. However, what we found instead was quite the puzzle. Oh, right. A puzzle, huh?
You know, I get the impression puzzles are pretty popular in this town. Do you not know what a puzzle is, Nick? Not that I know exactly.
Well, we spend all our time baking. It's not really the type of thing we're supposed to know about, I guess. Indeed, it appears the two of you are a little unsure about the concept of puzzles.
Say, Mr. Layton, do you think you could give us a little Puzzles 101 crash course? I'm kind of curious.
It'd be my pleasure, Miss Fay, but rather than explaining it in words, I believe actually trying your hand at a puzzle would be far more rewarding. Here, I'll give you both a simple example to think about. Now then, here we have two long loaves of bread placed side by side. You'll notice that they form the number 11. Do you see what I mean?
Oh yeah, I get it. So that's what a puzzle is.
Not quite, Miss Fay. The puzzle was what follows next. What I'd like you to try is, I'd like to see if you can change this into a number lower than 11. A lower number? So how about if I take one of the loaves? However, the one condition is that you must add another loaf of exactly the same type. You need to add
Another loaf? Even though if we add a loaf, the number has to be lower. I think I'm beginning to see what you mean by puzzle.
Wait, I think I've got it. I may just be a baker, but I bet I have the right answer. If I place these extra loaves sideways like this, 1 minus 1 equals 0.
Oh, give me a break, Nick. That's totally the letter H. We're trying to solve a puzzle here, not win a spelling bee.
Oh, come on. I can't be the only one that sees 1 minus 1, right? Right? Turning it into a matter of arithmetic is certainly an interesting approach. You, think so? Most certainly. That's precisely the kind of flexible thinking we're needing for solving puzzles. Now, let's think again.
Take a scene and leave it to the pro, Nick. How about this? You just take this new loaf and ta-da! Now that's 1 minus 1.
Hey, eating is cheating.
Really? Because it feels more like winning to me.
You're full of surprises, Miss Fay. I didn't expect that kind of innovation.
I solved the puzzle and enjoyed the bread. Win-win, baby.
But didn't Mr. Layton tell at the start that we needed to add another loaf of the exact same type?
Huh? Seriously?
That's right, unfortunately. I'm afraid I can't accept this as a solution to the puzzle.
Well, alright. Is there really another better solution?
Well, what do you think? Can either of you think of a different solution? I'm drawing a blank. I guess this kind of thing just isn't for me. You both came up with such creative answers, I'm sure you'll be solving puzzles in no time. But now it's time for the solution. The important thing in this solution is the angle of the loaf that is added. If the new loaf is placed upright like so...
Oh, I get it. It's the number 1.1, right?
Hey, that's right. That's a lot lower than 11. Exactly. When solving puzzles, there is never just one correct method. It's essential to think flexibly and try many means to solve it. Sometimes critical thinking is the key to success. Right, I see what you mean. These puzzles are really something else.
Well, if I see another puzzle like this, I'd still rather eat my way to the solution.
You know, I don't think I'm cut out for these brain-busting bread puzzles like this. I'll stick with the good old regular bread, thanks.
That's because we're ace bakers. I guess we're better suited to using our hands and our heads.
Is that so? In truth, I can't help but... Oh my god, that's not his voice. Is that so? In truth, I can't help but feel you're both a little out of place as bakers, if you'll pardon my saying so. Naturally, I won't force puzzles on you, but if either of you should be interested, I would heartily recommend giving puzzles solving a try.
Professor, right now there's something else we need to try. Mrs. Leclerc's freshly baked bread is getting cold. And I'm sure it tastes better hot.
Oh dear, so it is. You know how I can get when it comes to puzzles. Well, young man, I must say it's a pleasure to have someone who shows such appreciation for my baking.
When it comes to your bread, Mrs. Leclerc, there's no limit to how much I could eat.
Luke!
You shouldn't have said that.
My, aren't you a darling? Well then, in that case, I suppose I'll just have to bring out my special reserve. Hold on a moment, I'll just go fetch it. Right, I think it's time I started preparing tomorrow's bread.
Oh, yes, me too. I'm sure it must be that time already. Professor, what was all that about?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do seem struck by a sudden sense of impending doom.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
There you go, have at it, but be warned, I won't take kindly to any leftovers.
Well, this loaf. Wait, where did those two go? Miss Meyer, Mr. Wright?
Luke, it would appear that we have been left to tackle this particular task alone.
Phew, I'm stuffed.
I believe this must be the most bread I've ever eaten in my life.
Wait a sec. I've just realised we've finished eating, but Spella isn't back yet.
She went to the market, didn't she? Perhaps we ought to go and...
Oh my, customers at this late hour? I'm sorry, but we're closed.
That's him! That man over there! So he's the one, is he?
Just a minute, what do you think you're doing, barging in here like this?
Stand aside, madam. This is a matter of urgency.
What are you going to do?
You there, Porcupine Head. You're coming with us. Huh? Porcupine Head? You don't mean me, do you? Who else in this room fits that description? Certainly you would appear to be alone on that particular front. Ugh, I wish I had the top hat too right about now. Enough of your idle chit-chat. Time to get going. Huh? What do you mean? Well, it should be quite obvious. You're coming to the court, of course. The court?
What? Mr. Wright, what did you do? Yeah, Nick, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. The only thing you could accuse me of is making bread that's too good to eat. Ahem, this man is not the one who's on trial. In that case, why is Mr. Wright being made to go to the court? That's simple, because the girl has requested him, of course. Girl? What girl? Naturally, the girl facing trial for this evening's crime. That heinous witch! Mrs. Spella Cantabella, no less. To be continued. That's a good place to stop it, I think. Thank you everybody for watching. Sorry for the times where it cut out and the audio got a bit weird. I'll try to fix that next time. Whoa, I missed so many puzzles. Okay, we'll solve them next time. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Let's make sure we save. Oh, we don't want to see the cutscene yet. Goodbye.